Okay, first we have. Oops, no, I need it to come out. There we go. Lethal Weapon 1. Lethal Weapon 2. Lethal Weapon 3. And excuse my voice, I woke up a few minutes ago. And my favorite, and my favorite of the four, Lethal Weapon 4. And before I continue, let me get a drink. Good boy, Red, stay. I'm just talking to my dog, sorry. Okay, there we go. Then we have, oops, wrong one. Then we have Wall-E, Fox and the Hound, and Fox and the Hound 2. Aristocats, which also has one of the discs of 101 Dalmatians in here. Oliver and Company. If I could put this back, if my movies would stop acting up. Brett, get down. Get away from there. You're stepping on my computer. Hold on. Brett, get away from there. You're stepping on my computer. Get down. Get off my computer. Don't do that again. Get off my computer. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, we have one of my newest ones that I got as a birthday gift, Frozen 2. Monsters, Inc. I am never getting the sequel because I didn't like the sequel. March of the Penguins. I'll be watching this on documentary week, which isn't for a while. A Scooby-Doo double feature of Scooby-Doo Winter Wonder Dog and Scooby-Doo and the Snow Creatures. Lion King Special Edition, which I've got to get a new copy of because this one doesn't even want to work anymore. And you can probably hear my Untamed and Uncut DVD playing in the background. Anyway, one of my favorite live-action Disney movies, Miracle. Aladdin 1992 by itself, and you'll see why I say that in a little bit. Lady and the Tramp, I don't know what year this came out. I guess the animated, I don't know what year it came out by itself. Sorry, I have to keep clearing my throat. Secretariat. Sorry if I have to keep clearing my throat, my allergies are going nuts right now. Scooby-Doo Greatest Mystery Adventures Collection, which has 8 movies in it, which are Cyber Chase, Chill Out, Abracadabra-Doo, Mask of the Blue Falcon, Stage Fright, Kiss Rock and Roll, Shaggy Showdown, and Gourmet Ghost. Scooby-Doo Meets the Pirates, which has Hassle in the Castle, Go Away Ghost Ship, and The Ghostly Creek from the Deep. Scooby-Doo, or Straight Outta Nowhere, Scooby-Doo Meets Curse the Cowardly Dog. Oops, wrong one. Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Squeak Wolf. I'll be watching that on Musical Week. Scooby-Doo 13 Spooky Tales, Run for Your Life, which has disc 1 has Scooby-Doo and the Spooky Scarecrow. The only way you can get that is to get this. Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Werewolf? A Gaggle of Galloping Ghosts. Which is which? A Tiki Scare is No Fair. Scared a Lot in Camelot. And Hang in There, Scooby-Doo. And disc 2 has Snow Job Too Small, The Stony Glare, Scooby-Doo and a Mummy 2, A Scooby-Doo Halloween, Scoober-Kadubra, and Scooby and Quacky Land. Again, sorry, again, I'm sorry, my allergies are going crazy. Transformers Dark of the Moon on DVD and Blu-ray. One of the few Blu-rays I have. I don't have that many Blu-rays. Dumbo 70th Anniversary Edition. Probably the shortest and saddest animated Disney movie I've ever seen. It makes me emotional like 5 times. Bambi. I don't have the sequel yet. And I need to get the special edition of Bambi. Little Mermaid 1989 and Little Mermaid 2023. If my movies would stop doing that. There we go. Whoops. If you just heard that, that was just my water bottle falling. One of my favorite live-action Disney movies, because it's so funny, The Apple Dumpling Gang. Never getting the sequel was terrible. Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island and Scooby-Doo and the Alien Invaders. I don't know why I haven't watched this one that much yet, but this is the newest Scooby-Doo movie, Trick or Treat Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo Adventures, The Mystery Map. So freaking funny. And then this is a 3-pack of dog movies, because dogs are my favorite animal. We have Everything Puppies, Guiding Emily, and The More Love Grows. The only season of Big Time Rush that I have, Season 1, Volume 1, which has Big Time Audition, Crib, School of Rock, Bad Boy, and Love Song, Mansion, Photo Shoot, Break, Demos, Party, and Jobs. I didn't say Big Time because that's all of the titles. All the titles have Big Time in them. And then here's Season 1. And then here's the full Season 1, which has all of them, including Terror, which is my favorite episode because it's like a, on Season 1, because it's like a Big Time, Scooby-Doo version of Big Time Rush. Or it's like a Big Time Rush version of Scooby-Doo. Terror, Dance, Blogger, Sparks, Video, and First Class. And then we have Hotel for Dogs and one of the funniest movies I've ever seen, Yours, Mine, and Ours. And then we have my favorite of the Chipmunks movies, Shipwrecked, which I believe is I think that's the 3rd one. And then we have Dolphin Tale, which I will probably never be able to watch again now that Winter the Dolphin's gone. Flipper and Free Willy. This is the original Flipper, which I've actually never seen, so I have to check that out on Dolphin Week. I don't have the first one, I don't have the 3rd one, I haven't even seen the 3rd one, and I don't have the remake yet, because I haven't seen the remake. But I do have How to Train Your Dragon 2. And what movie is this? What movie is this? Oh, okay. And then we have Marley and Me, The Puppy Years, which I like to think it's a sequel to, it's supposed to be a sequel to Marley and Me, but I watched it before I watched Marley and Me, because it's a prequel. Because it's actually a prequel. Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost. Hey boy, come here. Come here. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. What are you doing, boy? Huh? Good boy. You coming to see what I'm doing? Good boy. You coming to see what I'm doing? Good boy. Being a good boy. Good boy. Sorry, my dog came over to see what I was doing. Then we have Scooby-Doo Abracadabra-Doo by itself. And then, whoops, we have a box set of Scooby-Doo Where Are You? The complete series, when it's really not. Then A Dog's Way Home, which I now have the book because I got that as a birthday gift. Hachi, A Dog's Tale, so good, but so emotional towards the end. It always makes me cry at the end. Scooby-Doo and the Snow Creatures by itself. What are you doing, boy? I'm just making a video. And my dog keeps coming over like, what are you doing? And then I'm actually going to watch this today. I love this movie. One of my favorite Jim Carrey movies, actually the only one I've ever seen. And probably the funniest one, Mr. Popper's Penguins. I'm going to be definitely watching that today. That movie is so funny. Marmaduke. I love that movie. Another really funny Disney live action movie, Snow Dogs. And then I'm gonna have to be careful getting this out because the DVD is not in here because you can hear it playing. This is the only volume of Untamed Uncut that's available, which is volume 1. And you can probably hear it playing in the background. And this has Cobra Attack, Double Great White Attack, Cheetah Attack, and Elephant Shock. And then we have Power Rangers Dino Charge, which has every episode of that show, which are Powers from the Past, Past, Present, and Fusion, my favorite episode of Fool's Hour, and Return of the Caveman, Breaking Black, The Tooth Hurts, Let Sleeping Zords Lie, Double Ranger, Double Danger, When Logic Fails, The Royal Rangers, Breakout, which is also the name of the disc, Night After Nights, Sink or Swim, True Black, which is a rescue episode, Rise of a Ranger, No Matter How You Slice It, The Ghostest with the Mostest, World Famous in New Zealand, Deep Down Under, Wishing for a Hero, One More Inner Gym, and Race to Rescue Christmas. And then we have my favorite Power Ranger show, which is, and then, sorry, one of my new movies fell. Let me fix that. I'll fix that in a second. Which is Power Rangers Dino Supercharge, and this one has all episodes except for Trick or Trial and Here Comes Heximus for some reason. But it has When Evil Stirs, Forgive and Forget, my favorite episode, Nightmare in Amber Beach, A Date with Danger, Roar of the Red Ranger, I love that title, Forged Under Fire, Home Run Coda, Riches and Rags, Besties Forever, Gone Fishing, Love at First Fight, Catching Some Rays, which is probably the worst episode of the show, Recipe for Disaster, Silver Secret, Wings of Danger, Freaky Fight Day. I used to say Freaky Fright Day for some reason. Warg World, The Rangers Rock, Edge of Extinction, and End of Extinction. That's like a two-parter for that show. And then let me put my newest movie up here. It fell, so give me a second. There we go. And then we have a double feature of Scooby-Doo Meets the Boo Brothers and Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase. This is actually Home Alone's case, but it's Home Alone and Home Alone 2. I just took Home Alone 2 and put it in this case. So in a way, it's kind of a Home Alone double feature. And then if I can get this Blu-ray out. There we go. And this is Finding Dory on Blu-ray. And then the DVD. I'm gonna have trouble getting these ones out because they're all the way at the end. But we have Finding Dory on DVD. Then we have my absolute favorite animated Disney movie. Probably the best one. Hercules. I freaking love that movie. And matter of fact, my favorite Disney song is actually in that movie, which is Zero to Hero. So let me turn this up a little bit. There we go. And then we have my oldest copy of Tangled, which still somehow works. And then we have 101 Dalmatians. Is this the platinum version? Yeah, the platinum version. And then we have a 4-pack of Bailey the Lost Puppy, which has Adventures of Bailey the Lost Puppy, Lassie the Painted Hills, More Than Puppy Love, which is really good, and Bailey's Billions. Then we have my favorite Pixar film, Finding Nemo. And this is an unopened copy of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I have not watched that in years. And then we have Peter Pan, the anniversary. I have a lot of Disney. We have Peter Pan Anniversary Edition. I need to get these. There goes that movie again. I need to get the special edition. That movie keeps falling, sorry. And then this is actually just a DVD game. This is Peter Pan Journey to Neverland. It's basically a DVD adventure, it's basically like a DVD adventure, like a DVD game, basically. But it didn't come with that movie, but I got it when I had the special edition of Peter Pan, so. And then we have The Ugly Dachshund, which actually is really good. I just haven't watched it for some reason. I'm going to take these two out. These two are brand new. Dang it! Everything keeps falling. But then we have The Ugly Dachshund on DVD. And then we have my two newest ones, one of which I've been dying to get, which is this one. the special edition of Aladdin, and the reason I wanted it is because, hey boy, is because it has, where is it? There it is. The Disney's virtual DVD ride, Aladdin's Magic Carpet Adventure, which is so fun. It's like you're actually on carpet. It's like an amusement park ride. And then we have, I don't have Return of Jafar yet. I'm hoping to get it one day. Hoping to get it next, but I got the wrong one. I just got the movie, which is fine. But I got Aladdin and the King of Thieves finally, so I'll be watching that probably either this week, which is movie week, or on Disney week. Disney itself. Ignore that. That's just books I already have that I need to return. And then in here it's just all my Big Bangs, and I'm not going to show the discs. I'll just show them. So we have Big Bang Theory Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, probably the best season and my favorite season, Season 4. Because Season 4 has really funny episodes. Season 5. I'll be watching this on Big Bang Week, which I think is actually next week. Season 6. I used to have multiple copies of Season 6 through, I think it was 8. Or 6, 7, and 8. But, when we moved, I had to leave some of those behind because we didn't have that much room. So, Season 7. Where does it end? There's a lot of seasons. Season 8. Come on. There we go. Season 9. The only season of Season 9, or the only copy of Season 9 that I have. Season 10 on Blu-ray. Season 10 on DVD. Season 11 on Blu-ray only. I need it on DVD. And the final season, which I can never watch, Season 12. Only reason I can't watch it is because it's the final season. So that's part 1. Part 2 will be my 2 DVD cases. And then part 3 will be the movie bin that's in my movie bin that's in the hallway closet.